As you find yourself beginning to relax, notice how your mind naturally starts to settle. And as you do, you may become aware there are certain beliefs that shape the way you experience life, guiding how you move through the world. And with each belief, it becomes clear that beliefs themselves, they aren't fixed. They shift, they evolve, they adapt. And so do you. It's as though, by simply breathing, you open yourself up to understanding that beliefs shape your reality. And as you let go of old ones, you make space for the empowering ones. Now as you continue to relax, perhaps noticing how easily you breathe in and out, it becomes apparent that pleasure and pain, they naturally guide behaviour. And in this space, you feel the freedom to move towards what brings you joy. Moving towards what brings you pleasure is natural, isn't it? And that contrast between pleasure and pain gives you a sense of balance, a way to find your centre. And imagine for a moment, there's no such thing as failure, only feedback. Every experience, every moment, every encounter, it's an opportunity for growth. As you absorb this, it's almost like you realise there's a sense of comfort in knowing that every step forward, even if it doesn't look perfect, is part of the process. Feedback is just another way to learn and to refine yourself. And isn't it interesting how your mind can begin to accept this as a truth? The body and the mind, they're deeply connected, aren't they? When your body is calm and your posture is open, your mind can also soften, can settle into a new state of being. And that state of mind, you realise, is fully controllable. The more you accept this, the easier it becomes to switch from one state to another, bringing yourself into balance at will. And as you continue to feel more grounded in this moment, you might notice how much authenticity really does attract. When you embrace your truth, free from judgment, there's this natural magnetism that draws people in. You don't need to seek approval from others, because your presence, your truth, is enough. Isn't it wonderful to know that others, too, have their own beliefs that shape their worlds, and yet they're all valid in their own way. Reality, as you come to understand, it's a mirror. What you project out, you begin to receive in return. And in this moment, you realise, as you accept your own energy and intentions, the world around you starts to reflect them back to you. The more you express yourself authentically, the more the world mirrors that energy. Isn't that fascinating? You can feel the curiosity bubbling up within you. And you begin to see that curiosity leads to success. There's always something new to learn, a new perspective to discover. And in each moment, there are endless possibilities. Just asking the right questions can reveal pathways that you hadn't yet seen. When you see the world with open-minded eyes, the answers you seek naturally unfold before you. Now imagine with each breath how communication becomes clearer and clearer. The meaning of what you communicate is the response you get. You realise by building rapport, listening deeply, and mirroring those around you, you can connect with anyone. It's almost like a game. One you can play with ease, where you can enjoy as you align with others and lead them gently towards shared understanding. As your inner voice becomes clearer, you start to recognise that self-approval is what truly matters. You don't need external validation because your confidence is rooted deeply within you. And in this moment, you can feel how your sense of self-worth and approval naturally strengthens. Isn't it freeing to know that you already have everything you need within you? As you continue to breathe, there's a subtle shift, a realisation that action, when taken fully, propels you forward. You can create your destiny. It's all within your control. And is it remarkable to know that optimism and persistence, they help you step into the unknown with confidence, creating opportunities wherever you go. The next time you encounter a challenge, you'll notice how it presents itself, not as something to fear, but as an opportunity for growth. And you begin to see challenges as stepping stones, each one adding to your strength, your resilience. Because the more you meet life with curiosity, the easier it becomes to adapt, to grow, to open to new experiences. Challenges don't stop you, they make you better. And emotions, you begin to realize, must be processed, not suppressed. When you accept your emotions, they flow through you, bringing clarity and stability. It becomes easier, almost effortless, to move through them with grace, knowing embracing your feelings leads you to your best self. Now, as you continue to relax and feel at ease, it becomes clearer and clearer. By shifting perspectives, you can find empowerment. You can reframe any challenge into an opportunity, turn fear into excitement, and approach life with a sense of playfulness. Isn't it empowering to know that your perspective shapes your experience in such a powerful way? You notice, too, people respond not to reality itself, but to the beliefs you hold, and the beliefs they hold. And as you guide your interactions with an understanding of how beliefs influence behaviour, you can begin to influence the way others perceive reality, with ease and compassion. As you feel your presence grow stronger, it becomes apparent the strongest frame wins. Confidence and certainty, they shape how others perceive you and follow your lead. And with each breath, you step into that confidence, knowing your beliefs, they shape the world around you. Isn't it fascinating how pattern interrupts, they can keep things fresh, dynamic and engaging? By varying your tone, your words, your energy, you capture attention, and you keep interactions alive and vibrant. It's almost like an art, knowing that change and flexibility, they're the keys to mastery. And as you step into this dynamic flow, you become more resilient, more able to see the bigger picture and remain adaptable. And as you start to realize that perception shapes reality, you begin to see your beliefs, focus and emotions actively shape how you experience the world. There's no limit to what you can do or where you can go, because your potential is limitless. You understand growth is infinite, and the more you learn, the more you evolve. And with each step, you create the path to success effortlessly, naturally. And as you pause for a moment, you can feel how everything around you, it flows with ease, because now, with each breath, you see yourself not as someone in a battle, but as someone playing a game of transformation, growth and empowerment. Isn't it beautiful how easy it becomes when you realize there's no need to defend yourself, no need to fear confrontation, because in each moment you're free to enjoy the process of learning, growing and having fun. Now as you continue to relax, taking in these truths, you feel empowered by them, ready to step into life with clarity, playfulness and joy, knowing every experience is simply another opportunity for you to grow, to adapt and enjoy the journey. And as you let this understanding settle deeply within, you realize everything you need is already here, inside you, ready to be expressed. And with each breath, you become more aligned with the empowering beliefs that are guiding you towards your best self.